Overseer. Minus MP. Ooh. Put that on someone important. I have Invoker on Fidel. Attack skills more often. Yeah, let's get that for Fiore just to get her intelligence up. Let's use Trei'kur. Alright, we're already here. I'm not gonna bother using items then.
Victory here will come at a great
Ba-ba-bum. Get him, Mickey. Get Earthclave, Don. Dude, I love Earthclave. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. I just don't want to use an MP recovery, so I'm just spamming attack and heavy attacks. Strong attacks, weak attacks. You know what I mean. Die, please. Thank you. Another new role. What do we have now? Beast Slayer. I'm not gonna be fighting plants that much, so Beast Slayer seems like the one to have instead.
A warrior must continue to hone his skills.
I thought there was gonna be a cutscene with Gunter, Dox, and Hana. To Eastern Trei'kur. Never mind. I need to wait for Victor, I guess.
I know your skills are formidable, but do not let your guard down. I could never face your father if something were to happen to you.
Don't worry. Dad wouldn't shed a single tear if I died.
I know Master Camuse has been away from home most of these past 5 years. I assure you, though, that is only because there are more incidents involving signets now.
Involving signets?
No, you don't want to hear this from me. You will have ample time to discuss this topic with your father once the operation is over, which I suggest you do.
We're about to be in Chapter 7, which means... Hang on. Are we about to be in Chapter 7? Because if so, there's a few missable private actions I want to make sure we grab before we move on. Yeah, we're in Chapter 7 now. I want to make sure we get these missable private actions. Let me go to Chapter 7 private actions really quick on my game facts. Yeah, the red ones are in private actions. Reminiscing. Yeah, reminiscing with Drill. We want to make sure we get that one. Fine young man. Go to Eastern Trei'kur. Okay. I think it's the whistle one. Ask him yourself, Victor and Daril. Combat and concern. Oh, a lot of missable private actions. You're gonna want to spam private actions in Trei'kur. There's one all the way install though. Hopefully we'll have the communicator for that. Okay, quite a few private actions to get in Eastern Trei'kur. There's one install. Hopefully we'll have communicator for that. I can only hope.
All soldiers form up! Don't let the enemy use their gleaming sticks. If by chance you do, don't let them hit you. No matter what. Those weapons may be intimidating when wielded by a group, but they're nothing individually. Remember, we have chosen this plan precisely because it provides the main force a strategic advantage. Should we fail, all it will provide them is a swift death. Now go and do us proud! We shall now commence Operation Snake Eyes. All units, move out!
Oh, Operation Snake Eyes is now, so we might not, we have to do this first and then, we're still in Chapter 6. We're at the very end, though. I think once this is done, we're in chapter 7. There's like hidden chapters, it doesn't tell you.
Lady Brunelli, Fidel, Miki, let's move.
Okay, so after this, we're in chapter 7. And I believe there's 12 chapters. Chapter 13 is the post-game. There's 13 chapters in the game, with the 13th one being the post-game. So we're already like almost 6 hours in, and we're already almost done with chapter 6. So it's been like, so far it's been an hour a chapter, which is insane. And I've been doing some side quests, so I could have been going probably a little faster. I mean, obviously I'm not going to, like, I want to play this game a little longer. Like, this game is probably going to be like a 15 to 20 hour playthrough with just the main story, but I am going to do all the side quests and get as many of the private actions as possible, especially the Welch ones. And we'll probably do the post game. We'll see how much time I have and when I finish the playthrough, if I have time. Because again, the construction stuff, I want to make sure I have this playthrough done relatively soon, because I want to do Star Ocean 2 Redux. Oh, hey guys!
Emerson, what are you doing here?
They might let me transport.
That can wait until the battle starts. First,
What are they doing?
Fidel, concentrate on the enemy in front of you. Mission accomplished. Reaching the enemy.
Get double slashed. Best thing ever. But yeah, I want to make sure we have this done before, like, Star Ocean 2 Redux. Like, I want to do Star Ocean 2 Redux relatively soon. I want to do it, like, in maybe July, if possible. Maybe August at the latest. So, I really want to make sure we have this game done soon. And also, as I said, I'm not going to be able to record this game much. So, depending on that, and if I feel like doing Maze of Tribulations, or maybe I'll just wait and do it later. Who knows? We'll see. 'Cause I might need to prepare for it. I don't remember how it is. We'll see how it goes, though. Point is, we'll do the side quest and we'll do the main story. And as many private actions as possible. This is a locked chest. Yep. Yo, this reminds me of a Tales of Berseria theme. That doesn't surprise me though, because they're both Motoi Sakuraba. I'm going back. Yo, Snake Eyes is something from Tales of Arise.
What are you doing? There are hardly any of them. Trample them if you have to.
It's your soul. Dang, I didn't want to use Final Dystopia. I did not want to use that. I wanted to use Ethereal Blast. Oh well, this is still fine. Level 2 Final Dystopia is pretty good. Hits everything still, I'll take it. Your soul got healed? You're not supposed to win this. There's another confrontation with their soul that plays a certain theme that I love. Yo, please die. Come on, dear soul. Get lower on health. Is that my deep freeze or is that someone else's deep freeze? As in, is it Fiore's or just one of Victor's signature just...
Form a wall around me. Do your
Oh, here we go.
protect me.
Dude, your souls literally just rip off all bell.
As possible before Master Q uses
If you need it, I've got your back.
My dog is like right next to me. She wants me to pet her, but I have to play the game. Goodbye. Out of that, loser. Give me Emerson.
Let's finish this operation as quickly as possible.
Go, Crimson Squall. This is Seraphic Thunder. Let's go. Please die. Oh, let's go. Come on. Pour the damage on them. Go, Wrath of the Gods. Alright, we got it.
Rasulian soldiers have been spotted infiltrating the eastern gates. We'll be caught between two separate forces if we don't do something.
I'll show those plane squatters mercy this time. Come on, you bastards. Let's bolt.
You promised us!
I'm sorry.
Yo, Fidel's hand like crops through Emerson a little bit.
If you're not gonna punch the living daylights out of them, then I definitely will. What are you doing? Why won't you let me at them?
Punching them won't solve any of our problems, Miki. The only thing it'll prove is that your fist can bruise just like anyone else's.
What are we going to do now? It seemed as if we vastly underestimated the extent to which Kronos values Relia. We never thought they would go to such lengths to obtain her. And as you already know, we have neither our ship nor a clue as to her whereabouts.
Great, so we can't do anything.
I assure you that rescuing Relia is just as important to the Federation as it is to you.
So you'll help us pry her from their clutches?
Of course.
Sadly, we have no leads.
Did you also lose all that stuff along with your ship?
What stuff?
You know, the data we retrieved from the laboratory before it exploded. Do you still have any of it?
Ah.
Oh, how unlike me. That completely slipped my mind.
I guess I got mentally tripped up too. So, we might have something after all, huh?
We'll go right to the Symbological Research Facility and review the data there.
How long will that take?
1 or 2 hours at most.
Please don't come back empty-handed.
I won't.
Okay, then let's reconvene in this room when we're done.
Situation permitting, I'll also lend a hand.
Thank you.
Can I go do private actions? Because chapter 7 is the only time to do some of these. Hopefully we get everyone back though. And we can also do the Cathedral of Oblivion.
They left behind some transmissions between them and another facility.
What's that mean for us?
It means there's someone else involved.
I see. So you're implying that the enemy must have at least one more base of operations besides that research facility.
Is Relia there?
I can't say for sure. It is, however, worth investigating. Even if we don't find her, we'll likely come away with some helpful information anyway.
The unfortunate thing is we haven't identified its location.
But you know where to start, right? Let's hear it.
Very well. All signs point to Kronos engaging in the study of symbometrics.
Symbometrics?
We have techniques that resemble what the people on your planet have termed signaturgy, but we call them symbology. Examining those techniques scientifically and systemizing them is called symbometrics. Regrettably for us, Kronos' advancements in this field make us seem like barbarians by comparison.
So you can't analyze them?
Sadly, no.
Wow. From my point of view, you two can do almost anything.
We have no recourse since there is no database from which to draw precedent. Also, I'd venture your planet's signaturgy is almost as advanced as our symbology.
You think so?
If my theory is correct, then we could analyze the various energy wave patterns emitted by signaturgical techniques and run them past the quad scanner's AI, which might allow us to detect some waves that Kronos' symbology-based equipment could not. Fiore, would you be willing to impart the full extent of your signaturgical knowledge to us for this purpose?
If you were just a nosy scholar, my only response would be 3 swift kicks to the shins. But for Relia's sake, I'll do it.
Thank you so very much.
I'm getting butterflies in my stomach just thinking how my knowledge could open up a new world to everyone.
Then I shall get started on the recording process immediately. Afterwards, I'll set to analyzing all the information we obtained. A word of caution, though. Depending on the volume of data, the process could take an exceedingly long time.
Well, it is what it is. No helping that. So how much time do you think you'll need?
I assume 1 night will be sufficient.
All night.
It would only be an instant if we had our ship.
There's no need to get anxious now. Let's get some sleep and then reconvene on the morrow.
3 kicks to the shin. A Fiore and Anne are gone. We have time to rest at the inn. I don't think we're officially in chapter 7 yet. We'll be after this, I think. Hopefully we get everyone back because I want to do a lot of private actions and cathedral stuff.
What the? Did people leave or something?
No, you just woke up late. Ooh, Villa Litia, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that. I never know. I'm pretty sure that raises reserve rush bar by 1 or to 3. I don't remember. I'm gonna find out right now. What does... Ooh, attack seeds. Fidel. Oh, fills it once. Okay, just 1 bar. That's partially... I thought it was like 2 or 3, but I guess 1 makes sense. Oh, am I able to check the bulletin board now? Accept these quests. Hey, look at that! Deliver 5 healing devices to the bulletin board in Eastern Trei'kur. Granny never rests on her laurels. Deliver a laurel tree to the bulletin board in Eastern Trei'kur. I don't know where to get either of those items. I'm gonna gather everyone, then we'll focus on buying and all that good stuff.
You have it basically figured out, right?
For the most part. But there's still...
What are you doing up this late at night?
Nothing much.
I'm so sorry I couldn't keep my promise to protect Relia.
Chin up, Emerson. I know full well that Relia's predicament isn't your guys' fault. If anyone should be sorry, it's me, not you. There's no excuse for the way I've behaved toward you recently.
And with that manly apology of yours goes the last shred of my dignity.
I know you feel bad, but Relia's safety is more important than any of our feelings. We can't get her back without you.
You have my word for sure this time. I'll do whatever it takes to save Relia.
I was gonna say, like, Fidel about to punch Emerson. It would have been one thing if that happened when if Emerson did give up Relia at that time to Kronos, then it would have been like, okay, it makes sense. Like, Emerson gave them up, even though they were protecting the UP3. It would have been like, okay, it makes sense that Fidel will be angry. But, like, come on. If Emerson tried, like, I mean, obviously Fidel doesn't know what happened. He's probably just jumping to conclusion. Like, back when he was about to punch him, he probably... Love potion? Number 256. Okay. Whatever. But, I was gonna say, kind of uncalled for. Fidel doesn't know the whole scenario and how it happened. But at least Fidel apologized. He realized what he did wrong. He realized he was in the wrong, so... that moment was redeemed greatly.
Done with the analysis?
That we are, sir. We were able to confirm trace energy readings that emanate from the banks of the Isok River in Trei'kur.
Could the readings possibly be from some other type of structure?
According to our map, there are no visible man-made structures in the area.
That's suspicious.
I say, we go check it out.
And we're off, people.
First, we have a ton of private actions, though. We're probably not gonna advance chapter 7 for a bit. I want to make sure we do some private actions, and honestly, I want to see where the Cathedral of Oblivion appears. We are going to wrap up. I'm not going to do anything else. Let me go to the Cathedral of Oblivion really quick. I want to see where it spawns. Do we have the communicator? No, we don't. Okay, we can't fast travel, though. So the one install is going to be quite a backtrack. It could appear in the west of the Eastern Eye Hides. It can appear in the Razulian Plains, coast of Minas. Can it appear anywhere in Trei'kur? Yeah, Trei'kurian Duns. It could appear here. I really don't want to have to go all the way back to Stall, but I think I am gonna go all the way back to Stall. There's apparently a private action there, and I want to make sure we grab it. Either way, we are done for today, so I'm gonna wrap up here, and then I'll think about what to do. But point is, we're gonna do a ton of private actions in Eastern Trei'kur, and we're gonna try to do the Cathedral of Oblivion for the first time because we have a full party. Well, except Relia, but honestly, Relia is not gonna make much of a difference. We can do it without her just fine. But yeah. Those of you watching on YouTube, hope you all enjoyed. When we come back next time, we're gonna do a ton of private actions, try to do the Cathedral of Oblivion, at least attempt it and see what happens, and then we'll probably get to the symbological research facility, depending on how long all that takes. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you all next time.